I did not think this through. One, my makeup routine is so elementary, and two, I can't see without my glasses. So even if if Mazami joined, I can't see. So yeah, I didn't think this through. Didn't think it through. Let's see. Yeah, I did not think this through. I can't see without my glasses. You can tell I don't do this. I wanted to do my makeup and chat, but I'm questioning if it's going to have the same effect. Well, let me prop this up and hopefully I can see this. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I can see the comments from here. I really didn't think about that. When I was like, oh, let me. Discover a journey. Oh, no. Where no two moments. I said, oh, let me catch up. I want to catch up with Mazami because I've been seeing your comments. Merci. And I wanted to, okay, good morning. Okay, there we go. So I can see it better here. Yeah, without my glasses, I can't see. And I wanted to do just some makeup and catch up. Mazami, it's been tough. Like, I can't even gather the words. It's been so hard. So hard. And it's one of those things too where I feel bad because this is when I start feeling, that whole, oh, it could always be worse, so many people would love to be in your situation, that kind of thing. And it definitely minimizes what I'm feeling and what I really did not think this through. Because how am I going to see? I'm going to have to use my phone to see. It minimizes what you're feeling, and I am just not feeling well. It has been so hard. Um, the accident, I'm just I of course just thank God that we're alive. Like, that is first and foremost. Like, just so thankful that everyone is alive because it was bad. Um and then, like, as I was recovering, trying to process that. And if you all didn't know, I feel like I've shared this before. I'm not a car person. I'm not a car person. I can't see your messages, so I have the iPad up so I can read without the glasses. I can't see. Oh, bonjour. Okay, I'm seeing this. So I'm looking on the iPad so I can see your messages because without my glasses, I can't see. Um, so with the I'm not a car person. I feel like I've shared this before. I'm not a car person. So even ouch, my arm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not a car person, so the thought of having to now shop for cars is it's not fun to me. It is not fun to me. Like, I loved my baby, Valentino. That was the name. That was my car's name. I loved my baby, and he's gone. He's gone. So I was getting so much bad news in the course of just what felt like a few minutes. Like, that and that, and then I got the horrible news about my relative who was younger than me. And it has been so surreal. If you've ever experienced son-in-laws, you all know how every morning you go through the cycle all over again. You're shocked, and it feels like you're dreaming. You wake up every time and you're thinking that this cannot be real. Like I was dreaming. That's what I have been telling myself like every day when I wake up. It's like, oh my God, that was such an awful dream. Like that's how I feel. It was just such an awful dream. And then I start going through text messages, and I soon realize that it wasn't a dream. Like this person is just no longer with us. So it's been tough. Like it has been so freaking tough. And just still, I mean, like just being totally honest, like I still haven't coped with losing my mare. And when I speak to people who have lost their mother, it's like sadly, like you never really get over it. You learn to exist, but you really don't get over it. So still grieving, still grieving from my mare. What, a month ago, my aunt, like going through that process, and now this. And it's always, it seems extra hard to me when it's a young person. We can try to justify it with an older person. It's like, oh, they lived such a great life. They were able to live such a long life. But when it's someone young, it's to me, that's an extra layer of hurt. So yeah, I'm trying to, oh, this hurts. Trying to get myself together. I have just so many things I need to do for me, and then in addition to helping my family, and just trying to keep my spirits lifted. Like that's what it's really coming down to, is not wanting to get depressed. Like it is hard. I cannot tell you how hard this is, just trying to get up every morning. Getting up in the morning is such a challenge. It is such a challenge. And today was no different. Today was no different. So I wanted to hop on, one, to keep myself from crying, because I'm not going to cry on the internet. You all know I have a rule about that. I'm not going to cry on the internet. So I really needed this distraction. How are you all? How are you all? And I'll grab the iPad so I can see, because I can't see a thing, which is one of the reasons doing one of these get ready with me is so difficult. One, my makeup routine is so simple. It's so simple. As much as I love the girls with these full 20-step routines, not me. Not me. I'm still trying to get concealer matched. So I'm going to need this because I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to get to the comments. Like I'm going to work my way through the comments. I haven't, this hurts so bad. I'm going to get through the comments. It's just taking a little longer than expected. Of course, I have not been online. You all, I really can't see. I don't know how I'm going to look after I do this. I don't even know what I'm grabbing right now. I have no clue what I'm grabbing. We're about to see. Okay? We are letting Jesus take the wheel. That's what we're going to do. And there's the three products that I use. They're linked below. Like it's really not a lot. My system is so basic. It truly is. It is so basic. I'm bigger into skincare versus makeup. So And even that is still basic. Like even that. Let me get some glasses so I can see. Okay, just waiting for this to dry. I hope it looks okay. I'm going to be so sad. I'm going to be so sad. I'm not doing it over. Okay. Let me tell you that. I am not starting over. Yes. In the DMV. Yes. The older I get, the simpler my makeup routine gets. I think that's about, yes. Yeah. In the DMV. Yes. Let me hide the user from this channel. Someone's being mean. Makeup routine gets. I think that's about, yes. Yeah. In the DMV. Yes. Yeah, so Valentino is gone. Valentino is gone, and it is. mm. Yeah, my makeup routine is so simple. It's never been complex because I never I didn't start wearing makeup until, oh, that's not bad. Okay. I didn't start wearing makeup until after I had Juju the camera kid. Um oh, merci. Thank you. I have just like my face has just been so swollen, just crying so much, and I need a Tweely, just crying so much. My face, like I just feel so puffy, and I did an ice roll this morning, and I'm not 1000% convinced that it was totally effective. Like it's much smoother. I mean, I'm less puffy than I was before. I will say that. I don't know where my other Tweely is. I can't find my other Tweely, the one that I wanted to wear. Uh, that sucks. But maybe I'll just wear my colorful sandals. Yeah, so actually one of the cars I was looking at, it's in Cali. It is in Cali, and of course, me just wanting to run away and escape from all of my feelings. I'm like, oh, this will be a perfect reason to go to Cali. I'll just go to Cali to look at the car. I considered that. So, yeah, I may have to take you up on that offer. But if I'm not mistaken, the car sold, and I'm really sad about that because there's a very specific car that I want now. Again, I'm not into cars. I like cars that make me happy. Like that is my thing. Just cars that make me happy. When I see it, I want to get happy. I'm going to wear my sandals with the pink and blue. So maybe I should do this one. I consider doing my gold sandals, but I think I'll do some colorful ones. So I'll do this Tweely. Let me see. I still can't see that far. The last several cars I have, in fact, were purchased from the West Coast and drove back to DC. I'm not a driver. I know the Amtrak, they have a car that goes from DC or Virginia to Florida, and it's an auto car, an auto train where they have a car for the flatbeds, rather, for you to transport your cars. I wonder if it's one like that from the West Coast. Because if it is, I would really be curious. I would be interested rather in doing that, because I've always wanted to do a train ride across the US. So this time it would really be, I mean, not that I need a justification, but it would be, oh, there it is. There's my orange, my yellow one. Yeah, if there is a train from Cali to DC, that would be perfect with the auto car. That would be really good. I would be interested in doing that. But driving, I'm not, I don't really like driving. I don't really like driving, so that would be a lot. That would be a bit much for me. You like my makeup bag? Isn't that so cute? Okay, I need to get ready to head out. The husband has been chauffeuring me around. And I don't even want a rental car right now. Like the thought of driving is just so, I hope you all haven't been in a car accident. But if you have, when you're not someone who enjoys driving anyway, and then something like this happens, it's like, ugh. So I really don't want to drive. And I was offered a rental car and I declined. I'm like, he could drive me around. So, yeah, I just wanted to hop on, and truly it was more so to just say, merci. I have been seeing your messages and your prayers, and keep sending them. Like, I need them. We all need them, okay? Like, we all, bonjour, we all need the prayers, but it's been really tough. It's like, and I'm not a woe is me kind of person. I'm just not. And I used to go to extremes to not feel any kind of emotions that are uncomfortable, but I've learned in time that that's not healthy. Really pretending like things didn't happen and not fully expressing how things are. So this has been a work in progress for me, not to just, even when people say, how are you, my default answer is always, all is well. So many times it is not. Even with the Uber driver I had yesterday, he was just magnificent. He picked me up, I had an appointment, and when he inquired, the standard, how are you? I said, do you really want to know? Because a lot of times people, we say, how are you? And most times people aren't even listening. Because there are times when I have said to someone, oh, dying inside. And they're like, oh, okay, have a great day. So a lot of times people aren't even listening when they do that. How are you? So when he inquired about that yesterday, and I said, do you really want to know, or is this just pleasantries? And he said, no, I really want to know. And we talked, and you just never know who your Uber driver is going to be. This man, a true testament to not judging a book by its cover. Like, I would have never imagined I would have got such words of wisdom from him, like, at all. And it was really, I needed that. I really, really needed that. So I have been practicing definitely not trauma dumping on people, because And not everyone deserves to have all of that. What's happening, what's going on. Like, some people, it's just not necessary. But to those who are in my circle, people who, are calling me, texting me to check on me, I am trying not to say, oh, all is well, or I'm okay, and I say those things because in my head, I want to speak it into existence. I'm speaking being okay into existence. So that's kind of how I rationalize it. But I've been told that that's not the most healthy thing, because someone could be able to help me with whatever it is that I'm going through. But if I continue to say I'm okay, I'll never get that help. So I don't know who needed to hear that. I'm glad I hopped on. I know this was the most chaotic makeup and shortest makeup routine ever, but I really just wanted to hop on with you all and say bonjour and say merci, and to let you all know that I love you. I'm thinking of you despite all that's happening right now in my life. I do think of you all the time. And I'm going to be back soon. I need to process so many things, but I love you all so much. And check out some vintage vlogs. Look at some of the old vlogs. Go read some old blogs. Look at some old shorts. If you're on the other platforms, check those out. Like, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Still show the content some love. I would appreciate it. So I love you all, and I will keep you all lifted up in prayer. I'm praying for everyone, okay? And you all, please keep me in prayer. Like, I appreciate it more than you know. So I'm going to end this now before I start getting choked up and crying. So merci for everything, and I will see you all very soon. Ciao for now.